What are some of, not that you, sounds like you had any time for hobbies. Did you have hobbies outside of this?
Yeah, my kids were my hobbies until they got old enough to do things on their own. But
Yes.
once they started uh, not needing me around a lot all the time, I started playing golf and tennis, and I played the guitar, and
Really?
yeah, bridge. My wife and I continue to play bridge. And bicycling, yeah, I rode around the Finger Lakes
Wow.
with a group of guys. And
See, for everybody out there, you can do it. You can donate your time to a nonprofit. You can still have a very full and rich life,
yeah,
on top of your career. And yes, I agree. Kids are the number one. And I
yeah.
think you've got one behind you. Kids and grandkids, number one. But yes, you're able to, and it's hard to take that PM hat off when you go play that tennis game, when you go play golf, when you're just organizing the
It's
beer
involved
cooler to
in
go in the
everything.
back.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
involved in everything. Yeah.
Who's providing the drinks for the cart, the golf cart? Um, so we definitely wanted to, we've really hit all of the seed questions, and I would love to circle back around to you as we start to put these together and come back maybe with a follow-up interview if that is something that you would be amenable to.
Sure. If you think that would be helpful, I would be happy to do it.
Anything that shares that, this love of just how diverse and open project management is as a career, and as it fuels or supports other career choices, and just really helps, decision making, just the life skills that go into judgment and decision making, and understanding that that leftover will not fit in that container. Maybe you should just think about this for a second. And ways that you can really bring those into your life as well as into your career and the community that it builds. Yes, we'll probably be coming back to ask you more advice. Before we close, two things.
Yeah.
One, is there anything else you would like to share with our members, our non-members, our potential members?
Well, just maybe one bit of advice, and that would be to people who are thinking about becoming a member.
Mhm.
Um, if you don't give it a try, you don't know what you've missed. And if you do and decide it's not for you eventually, you will carry some things out of the experience that will benefit.
It's still going to give gifts.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
In closing, what do you have a main through line that instilled project management into you? So any project that you went into, you had a main through line that helped you drive that project. Was it, relationship building or communication or bringing your heart and creativity or brainstorming? Or what was that through line for you?
Well, I had a I had a strong belief that whenever we were gonna begin, I was gonna have to manage a new project and form a new team.
Mhm.
The best thing that I could do would be to think about first off the skills that I needed on the team and get a blend of team members that complemented each other. But then I always tried to get them away from the work site or the project site
Mhm.
and go through some team building processes to break down communication barriers, to
Mhm.
open up communication channels that they may not have known that they either didn't have or needed or could have. And it's amazing what comes out when you do those kinds of things.
Yes.
And people will tell you things that you never ever would have known under other circumstances, normal circumstances at work. And it's unbelievable how important that becomes then when you're in the middle of that project and things start getting tough and
Mhm.
you need to count on each other. That's when all of that starts to really work well.
Yes.
So getting the relationships built very early is very important.
So you're building that safety net, that safety circle, and that trust, and that those communications right away.
Yeah,
Okay. Randy, thank you very much for your time.
you're welcome.
And thank you for building this chapter.
You're welcome.